Isn't this beautiful? This is an okra planter. We have about 11 okra plants growing in this one planter. And the limbs are so thick and so healthy, it's unbelievable. Guys, these are torpedopots. We call these self-growing planters. You never ever have to water your plants again in your life. And they grow for you. And they grow better than you could by yourself by putting them in the ground. Within 20 inches, I might get as much as 80 okras off of this one planter. I got 5 of them. This is the most robust because it's getting all the sunlight, and it's so beautiful. It's got flowers all around it. It's like I've never seen anything like it before in my life. Totally, totally beautiful. So I've got to go and harvest my okra. I grew this okra to sustain my health. The torpedo pot was designed so that you can sustain your health. You can eat healthy food and have it at your disposal right outside your door. All you do is come out and pick the flowers and plants that you want and to enjoy, and let it be a part of your life. So today I want to harvest my okra from all of my okra planters. I would like you to be with us. We've already done multiple harvests. I think we picked maybe about, out of these, maybe about 15 so far. We got a long ways to go. We want to do 250. One plant we've seen already has about a potential of growing 9 okra. They've probably grown already 3. They got 6 more to go. And so one plant can do 10 okra. Just knock that out. Then we might have between 80 okra coming out of this one planter itself. That's our hope and our goal. We know the limiting factor is not the soil, because in a torpedo pot, you do no watering. The only thing you do is supplement. You supplement with the necessary organic solubles so your plant can get what it needs for the type of fruit that you're growing in the region and everything that's taking place. The biotics in the ground, there's so many things are taking place. But that plant gets to adapt inside of your growing container. We create heaven in that container for these plants. So they get to maximize their growth. No, their growth will continue to grow, and they're going to grow really, really big. But that's what happens at Torpedopot. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to harvest off of this planter, and understand when you start to get okra that's about more than 6 inches or 5 inches, they tend to get harder and harder, tougher and tougher. And because now they're starting to become like a hardened outer coating to protect the seeds that they're now about to deliver. But I want the young tenderness in my okra. So I always go from, I get whatever I want, whenever I want, because the more that you eat your food, the better and the faster that it grows. Make that very clear. Your food wants to be eaten by you. They want to maximize their growth. If that one okra can produce a maximum, for me, a minimum of about 10 okra, I'm happy. But they want to maximize their growth. They're designed to grow, to provide for you. And that's what these plants are doing. They're providing for me. So I'm going to go back, I'm going to harvest so that they can continue to grow more. I already have identified 5, 6 flowers on this plant, and it is so unbelievable. I wish I could bring one of them to you because they don't last very long. They fall off. And maybe we'll find one for you. But let's move forward. It's time to harvest. Now, I have no pity when I'm harvesting okra. Any and everything is what I go for. Because today, if I don't harvest, in 2 days, it might be well overgrown. So that's why I have to stay on top of my okra, because you're going to get a lot of okra. You're going to get, these torpedo pots are designed to grow your food. You never water. You never have to worry about feeding like you did in the past. The torpedo pot is designed to feed your plants for you. No watering, no feeding, very little weeding that you're doing. Soil is used indefinitely. The torpedo pot is your ultimate growing partner. And when these flowers start to fall off and we get more okra, I have no pity, because the flower wants to produce over and over and over again. So yes, do I get tender, healthy food? Well, you be the judge. You'll see no imperfections on any of my okra plants. Any of my okra plants. But what I want you to do is to enjoy the hairs that are on that okra. How it's being developed and grown. You see that taking place? All that natural genetic growth mixed with a beautiful organic environment creates food that you've never seen before. And guess what? It's absolutely beautiful. Oh. Mm. Natural. All natural. I waited for this. Look at those seeds in it. I want you to see what they look like. If we're growing 250 okra, I think we can have our next season's crop within a handful of okra. Mm. 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 Really good. You know what's so good about natural food? You have no packages to throw away. You don't have to destroy the environment. Everything is natural. To eat what you want when you want it. Because each plant provides nutrition in a different way. It's your job to find that out. A little stem left over. This genetic growth is so tenacious. Now I can stick this back in the ground just to see what happens. This is all natural. It will decay very, very well. But to a torpedo pot, you never throw live food in an environment. Because live food creates a toxic environment. It changes the purpose of the soil. Don't do that. Follow our growing instructions and you will never go wrong. All right, you start picking more of this okra. One of the reasons why I like Torpedo Pot is it's a mobile solution. All you do is turn it. When I say have no mercy approach with okra, I really mean that. Because it grows so fast. Harvesting pushes your plant to its limit. It makes it push it to grow. And that cellular growth is just pushing and pushing and pushing. All it does is produce cells. It's like a cancer. Just takes over and just pushes right on out. Seeds can be in remission for a long time. Okay, I think it's safe to stop here. This is the proof in the pudding. This is my okra. Healthy, clean, not one blemish. Guys, these are torpedo pots. These are self-growing planters. They grow your food for you. All you do is put your seeds or your plants in the planters, and guess what? Voila. Using the right soil and the right supplements, organic supplements, you can grow food that's perfect all of the time. I want you to look and find one blemish on any of these okra. There's no blemishes. I don't have the problems in the ground that you have. From the youngest, remember I said to get the youngest, to the most mature, which will probably be a little bit more tougher, but let's try it. It is tougher. You don't want them to get that big. I can digest this, but I want to do the young ones first. So these young ones, though, is what you want. That's so awesome. Wow, that's so awesome. Guys, torpedo pot grows your food. No human intervention. Tough okra. These are my seeds for next year. A win for me. So I'll let grow what I want to grow, and I'll eat what I want to eat. Darryl Ashton, torpedopot.com. Well, we're going to grow 250 of these. So let's count them. Well, we got about like 17. 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 32, 34, 35 so far. We said we're going to go 250. So 35. Now we have 215 more to grow. We should be good. But that's what good life does. I want you guys to experience this. Self-growing planters. Grow your food, no human intervention. You're going to have a ball. Enjoy this video. God bless you. Bye-bye.